And welcome back to Couple Movie Watchers with.
Ryan and Anna.
We're gonna break out down. We're gonna break down the top 10 movies at the box office this weekend. Starting at number 10, let the people know what it is.
Bodies, bodies, bodies.
A whole lot of bodies. This is A24's movie. In its third weekend, it made $2.4 million at the box office, which is only a dip of 23%. In total, it made $7.4 million. Let us know, did anybody see this movie? Is it worth watching? Is it any good? The title sounds very interesting, but it doesn't look very good to me based off this poster. What are your thoughts?
I saw the trailer and I didn't like it.
Well, there you have it. We are judging this movie without seeing it. Coming at number, oh wait, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share. All right, let's go into the number 9 film this weekend. We have,
Where the Crawdads Sings.
that's right. This movie's been out for 6 weeks and it made $3.15 million this past weekend, which is only a dip of 21%. In total, it made $77.7 million at the box office. So definitely decent for Sony. I see this movie just ending up shy of $100 million at the box office. Probably end up somewhere like in the 80s to $90 million range when it's all said and done. Coming in at number 8, we have
Minions, Rise of Gru.
Minions is kicking butt, making $3.52 million at the box office, only a dip of 30%. In 8 weeks, it made $350 million, which is really good for Universal. Universal is really good when it comes to these type of, animated movies and stuff. So you're giving Disney a run for its money when it comes to the animation department. Next up, we have
Nope.
Nope. That's right. Coming in at number 7, making $3.5 million, which is only a dip of 34%. Nope crossed that 100 million mark, making $113 million in 5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Look for this movie to kind of fizzle out in the next coming weeks. It is dropping fast. So, talking to folks, it looks like it does have its core audience, but also feels like some people don't like it as well. I guess it all comes down to your personal taste. Next up, I'm surprised it's still holding strong, and that is
Thor, Love and Thunder.
this movie only dipped 25%, making $4 million this weekend. In total, it made $332 million at the domestic box office in 7 weeks. So yeah, I'm surprised Nope it beat out Nope this weekend, but it's still, as much as people say this movie is whatever, it's still holding strong. So it shows you the power of the Marvel brand and Thor. But even though this movie is somewhat struggling, it is doing okay overall. So
Mm.
it's still making the money. The question is, what do they do with Thor next? So I still want to see this movie, just not at the theaters. I'll watch it on Disney Plus and figure out if I love it, hate it, or whatnot. Next up, we have,
DC League of Super Pets.
all right, Warner Brothers got their superhero movie making $5.7 million, starring Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. It only dipped 18%. In total, it made $67 million in 4 weeks. You know, which is decent for a Warner Brother animation. They're not known for having animated movies like Pixar or
Mm.
Universal, even Sony now. So this movie probably fizzle out somewhere around the 80 to 90 million mark. Hopefully get closer to the 100 million mark, but yeah, it's dipping kind of fast. So we'll see how much legs it has. But it does have a lot of competition coming out,
Mm.
so they might be able to maintain, especially with an 18% drop. Coming in at number 4, we have,
Top Gun Maverick.
man, this movie's still bringing them money, only dropping 17%, making $5.8 million at the box office. In total, in 13 weeks, makes $683 million at the domestic box office. So this movie's going strong. This movie have become the ninth highest grossing film of all time, making $1.4 billion worldwide at the box office. So this movie's killing it. So this movie's definitely doing really well.
Mhm.
We definitely enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out in theaters. I think you'll definitely enjoy it a lot more.
Mhm.
I think it's like the perfect summer movie. Next up, we have
Bullet Train.
Bullet Train is riding on out really quickly, making $8 million a weekend, which is a drop of 40%. In total, it makes $68 million in 3 weeks. You know what I was looking at? I'm surprised Easter Sunday dropped as well. Like it's out of the top 10. They both came out at the same weekend, and Easter Sunday is gone. But
Yeah.
this is still holding on. Brad Pitt is doing okay here with this movie. We'll see how far it gets to the 100 million mark. I give it a 50-50 chance of making it. We'll see what type of dip it has next weekend. All right, so this movie I thought was going to be number one. We thought it was going to be number one, and that
Mm.
was Beast. And actually, I forgot about Dragon Ball Super. If I would have known that, I probably would have switched it up. But it just kind of came so quick that it is what it is. So our prediction for Beast, I had 18 to 22 million. My initial prediction was 8 to 12.
Mm.
But some reason I went higher. Anna has 15 to 25 million. You know what? We were both wrong. Beast made $11.5 million at the box office this weekend. Wasn't it's whatever. Uh, yeah, we definitely went on a high end for this movie.
Mm.
It turns out Idris Elba is not as big a star as we thought he was, but Beast still show a big turnout among black moviegoers at 34%, Caucasian at 26%, Hispanic at 23%, and Asian at 10%. But close to half of the audience was over 35, so you definitely have the old folks coming out, but
Mm.
close to a third over 45. So you definitely bring the old people out to the movie theaters. It has a Rotten Tomato score of 69.75 from the critics in the audience. So the people love it, the critics not so much. All right, coming at number one should be no surprise. When they drop a movie that's big like this, especially during the time like this, it's gonna be number one, and that's Dragon Ball Superhero, making $20.1 million at the box office. I'm gonna go check out this movie
Wow.
at the theater. I'm gonna take my nephew to go see it. This movie did really well, but a movie like this is definitely more front loaded. Um, expect this movie to drop out at the top, drop off from the number one spot by next weekend. But we'll see what type of legs it has. IMAX saw Dragon Ball Superhero as their highest grossing anime opening ever with $3.4 million in IMAX and PLFS combined contributed close to 40% of Superhero's weekend total. The critics and the people loved it as 92.94.
Mm.
So I can't wait to see it. I'll probably see it this upcoming weekend. I love Dragon Ball. They got Dragon Ball on Fortnite too, so they got Goku now on Fortnite to come in Mail Wave. So if you love Fortnite, check that out as well.
Mm.
I've been enjoying the game. It's been helping me out through life struggles.
Mm.
All right, folks, let us know. Have you seen Beast or Dragon Ball Super? What movie have you seen this weekend? If any, that's all we got. Anything else you want to say?
No. Thanks for watching.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.